It's me!
Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. It's your boy Iso, and in today's video we're going to be checking out how to play out team fights as ADC. So, to understand how to play out team fights as ADC, there's one concept that you guys have to grasp, and that concept is you want to hit the highest priority target you can while maintaining safety. Now you guys might ask me, how do I choose priority? First thing you have to understand is that priority is not static. Depending on the type of summoners / abilities the enemy team has available, also how much HP and how fed are they, priority can change. For example, Fizz without E is way more important to target than if he had his E up. Now that we figured out that priority changes over the course of a game, how do we choose priority at a specific point in the game? You want to hit the target that is the easiest to kill and is the most dangerous to your team if left alive. Thankfully, in order to keep this game balanced, these two aspects go hand in hand, although there are some champions like Vladimir that really do not obey this law. Now that we figured out what priority is, let's focus on the second part of the team fighting concept, while maintaining safety. Sometimes you can't hit anyone, and you have to wait out certain abilities before team fighting, since if those abilities are up, it's not safe to auto anyone. Example of such abilities are Malphite Ultimate, Annie Ultimate, Malzahar Ultimate. So hopefully you guys understand the concept, and now let's get into some examples of how to properly play out team fights. Hi guys, and welcome back to the first example. So here what's going on is, as we can see, Rengar is dead, Karma is dead, so we know in the best case scenario it's gonna be a 4v4. So here we're seeing that Caitlyn is pushing out mid and sees that Lucian is starting to collapse on her. So she puts another trap on and goes for an auto. Then she sees the gang pulls up. So now you guys might ask, how is the priority over these three people? Well, the most important target to auto is Lucian, obviously, since he's the easiest to kill and he does the most damage. Number 2 is gonna be Lee Sin, and number 3 is gonna be Cyan. So that's how the priority is working right now. Syndra is not in the team fight yet, so we won't put her right now in the priority list. So what's going on right now is she sees she's getting collapsed on, and now Lucian is starting to ult her, so she does a nice net to actually escape the ultimate, and now Lee Sin is onto her. So let's go again for the priority. So priority is number 1, number 2, number 3. But right now, the only person she can actually auto is the Lee Sin. So Lee Sin becomes the highest priority target she can auto. So right now, she's gonna be focusing the Lee Sin super hard. She uses her heal, Rakan charms, and notice how she's just autoing the Lee Sin right now. Now that Lee Sin is dead, how are the priority targets? So Lucian is still number 1, Cyan is number 2. But she cannot hit Lucian because if she does, then Cyan is just gonna go on her. So she cannot hit Lucian safely. So the highest priority target she can hit safely is the Cyan. So what is she gonna do? She's just gonna keep autoing the Cyan over and over again. So that's what she's doing right now. Auto Cyan, auto Cyan, auto Cyan. Now she's still going for autos on the Cyan since she cannot go safely for autos on either the Lucian or the Syndra. He's still focusing the Cyan. Good, good, good. And now she is here. Now Syndra flashed in. So that gives kind of the opportunity for Caitlyn to go for a 1 auto on her. But she has to be careful since if Cyan and Lucian collapse like this, they can kill her. So she has to be super careful when she does that. But right now the priority is Syndra number 1, Lucian number 2, Cyan number 3. So let's see what happens here. So she goes for 1 auto, but she gets collapsed exactly as I was talking. And now she has the opportunity to auto 2 people, either the Cyan or the Lucian. And since I said Lucian is the highest priority target between these two, she's gonna hit Lucian and then the Cyan. So let's see how this plays out. That's a nice net from the Caitlyn, and Lucian is dead. So now there's only 2 people left in the team fight. So Syndra is priority target number 1. Then it's the Science. Now she's probably gonna go for a Q on the Syndra since Syndra is gonna be out of her stopwatch soon. and she does, and then she goes for the last target that's still alive, which is the Cyan, and that's how Caitlyn played out this team fight pretty well. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's go hop into another example. Okay, so let's get into another example. So here what's going on is Caitlyn is just clearing the ward here. There's no one she can auto, and now the team fight starts out. So first thing she's gonna do is how does the priority work right now? So on the enemy team, there's a Draven, a Yuumi, a Kennen, a Nunu, and an Echo. So the Yuumi is gonna be priority target number 1, then the Draven priority target number 2, then the Echo priority target number 3, Kennen number 4, and Nunu number 5. So pretty much the only person she can hit safely right now is the Echo. So even though he's not the highest priority target, Caitlyn cannot hit Draven and Yuumi right now. So the only one she can hit is the Echo. So that's what she's gonna be doing right now. So yeah, she's just autoing the Echo over here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Notice how Yuumi and Draven are both out, and she could auto them, and they're the highest priority targets. But because there's Kennen right here, if she goes for autos on them, Kennen is just gonna go ult on her and she's gonna die. So she cannot safely auto these two. So that's why she's focusing the Echo right here. So yeah, she just goes for the Echo. Echo pops his ultimate. She continues focusing the Echo. One more auto. Does he die? No. So she's forced to waste his flash here. So perfect. So now we see that both Echo and Nunu are died and Kennen is right here. So how does priority work right now is Yuumi is number 1 since she's the easiest to kill. Then Draven is number 2, and then finally there's Echo. There's a Kennen at number 3 right there in the bush. So let's see how she's gonna play this fight out. So first, yeah, obviously she goes for the Yuumi here. Then she switches aggro onto the Draven, and then finally onto the Kennen. And will she get the kill with the ultimate? Yes, she will. Perfect. Oh no, he's gonna stopwatch, but she's probably gonna still kill him with the Q. And yes, she is. So perfect. That's how you play out a team fight. And they won this team fight 4v5, which is actually really great. So let's get into the next example. And now for the last example, here we're watching Deft playing Ashe, and let's get into this team fight. So pretty much what's going on right here is right now the only two people we can see is the Nautilus and the Caitlyn. So obviously Caitlyn is priority target number 1, and then there's Nautilus at number 2. But Ashe cannot go for autos onto the Caitlyn safely, since then Nautilus is just gonna CC her. So the highest priority target she can hit is the Nautilus. So that's what she's doing right now, just hitting Nautilus, hitting Nautilus, hitting Nautilus. Notice how she can still not walk up to hit the Caitlyn, because then Nautilus is just gonna CC her. So the only target she can hit safely is the Nautilus. So that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. And right now, Nautilus is not the highest priority target that she can hit anymore, because right now it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So now obviously Ashe is gonna go switch her aggro right away onto the Camille that just went in, because she's the highest priority target she can hit safely. So perfect, just going for autos onto the Camille with her ultimate. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now notice how as soon as Vi started ulting the Caitlyn, Ashe is gonna switch her aggro onto the Caitlyn, and that's because now the highest priority target she can hit safely is the Caitlyn, because that's number 1, and then there's number 2, and there's no more point focusing the Camille. But then he's gonna notice that Vi is in a Camille ultimate and she cannot ult the Caitlyn, so then she goes right back into hitting the highest priority target she can hit safely, which is the Camille. And then just goes for the Camille autos, and perfect. And now she can just run down the Caitlyn with her passive slow, and that's perfect. And that's a 1 team fight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, a comment, or whatever. Mostly subscribe. But yeah, have a nice day, take care, peace, and bye-bye.